Last year, while the other guys were fighting over truck sales supremacy, the roof fell in. Dodge ranked highest of any full-size pickup in the J.D. Power survey of customer satisfaction. So this year, while the other guys were fighting again, deja vu. Dodge Rams ranked highest for the second year in a row, while sporting the best powertrain protection of any truck around.
Now save up to $43.70 on select trucks at the biggest Dodge truck sale ever.
Here, dear. Eat your oatmeal.
Gee, Mom, what's this?
Oatmeal Raisin Crisp.
Ah, neat.
It's oatmeal made just your way. Crispy flakes with oatmeal and a touch of brown sugar.
Gobs of raisins and almonds. I love Oatmeal Raisin Crisp. Look, Mom, I'm eating my oatmeal.
Oatmeal Crisp, Oatmeal Raisin Crisp.
Wait till I tell the guys.
Maybe now we should talk about finding you your own place.
I like wearing white, but not under my arm. This solid leaves a white, flaky mess. But now, there's new Arrid Sports Scent. Solid protection that never turns white or messy. New Arrid Sports Scent. Solid protection without the white mess.
Flu outbreak in 29 states. And it's spreading fast. What can you do? Doctors recommend TheraFlu. Hot liquid medicine that works fast. TheraFlu. Strong therapy for flu symptoms.
Joanna.
Charles.
Theirs was a love affair, a love of butter stopped short by cholesterol.
I've dreamt of giving you this.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter is still the only spread flavored with real sweet cream buttermilk for a fresh butter taste, but without the cholesterol to spoil the romance.
I never thought I'd be swept off my feet again.
I can't believe it's not butter, now also in sweet unsalted sticks.
Violence, drugs, teaching's tough here. There's tension. So for stress, headache, pain, I take Anacin. It's strong.
Over 70% of all headaches are tension headaches. Anacin or aspirin-free Anacin 3. Pain relief for today's tension headache.
It's evening. It's morning.
Are you guys up yet?
It's the middle of the day. However you call, AT&T Reach Out America has a calling plan that can save you money. Now, nobody has more ways to save on long distance. No matter who, where, or when you call, it's Reach Out America. With savings and quality anytime, any place. It's not just long distance. It's AT&T.
Tonight, Ragu thick and hearty. A sauce that's rich and robust, just like you.
Rich? Robust? Some sauce. Ragu, thick and hearty. When it comes to sauce, there's only one question.
Mom, can I go out and play in the snow?
Put your boots on.
Oh, Mom.
And here, take some nice vitamin C.
Huh?
Nice vitamin C drops give you a full day supply of vitamin C in every cooling drop.
Cool. Bye.
Don't forget your mittens.
Nag, nag, nag.
From those cold experts at Nice.
This is Motor Trend's top 10 pick as the best American sports sedan buy. And this, the best American Econo Sport. And this, the best American minivan. All of which have one thing in common, the name Dodge. Dodge Spirit RT, Shadow ES Turbo, and Caravan. Joined by yet a fourth top 10 selection, the 300 horsepower Dodge Stealth RT Twin Turbo.
Now, get up to $1,500 cash back on select Dodge cars.
Lonesome Dove will continue. A mother they never thought they'd see again.
Marcy, after 23 years?
I just happen to be in the neighborhood.
And long-buried emotions erupt.
Any of you really know why I left? You didn't want to be our mother anymore.
But can time really heal the wounds?
They're not ready to forgive. They might never be.
A very special Sons and Daughters, Friday. Where were you when?
again for All in the Family, Ed Sullivan and Mary Tyler Moore, the CBS Classic 3-day weekend coming in February.
This is CBS.
A Super Good Sense home keeps winter cold out, energy bills down, and it's certified energy efficient by your electric utility. Super Good Sense. Insist on it.
Hi, Ken from Carpet Center. We're fast becoming the favorite place to shop for carpet in the Valley. Here's why. Guaranteed lowest prices, a great selection with hundreds of rolls to choose from, and famous DuPont certified Stainmaster carpet that offers you more than just beauty. Most common food and beverage stains come out with water and a mild detergent. Stainmaster carpet has a lifetime warranty against static shock, too. If you want to take it with you, we'll be glad to load you up. Carpet Center on Nob Hill Boulevard across from the fairgrounds.
Good evening. Coming up tonight on NewsBeat at 11, 2 new American prisoners of war appeared on Iraqi television today, bringing back the memory of one Yakima native who recalled his return to the Valley after being held prisoner in the Vietnam War. We'll share his thoughts with you tonight. We'll also tell you when you can expect to start paying for the 911 emergency system. City and county officials made that decision today.
In sports, plenty of basketball. The Davis girls try to break that 56-game losing streak, and the Sun Kings try to extend their 3-game winning streak.
We'll see you tonight for NewsBeat at 11.
Tom Hanks in Every Time We Say Goodbye, 4 p.m. Sunday.
Lonesome Dove, sponsored by Dodge. For performance, quality, safety, and value, welcome home, America, to the advantage of Dodge.
Welcome home, America, to the biggest Dodge truck sale ever. We're dropping the cost of owning the Dodge truck you want. Save up to $4,200 on full-size Dodge pickups, up to $3,700 on Dodge Dakotas, and up to $4,370 on Ram vans. It's the largest total savings ever available on these Dodge trucks, with prices starting under $7,500. So drop in to the biggest Dodge truck sale ever. Drop into your Dodge dealer now.
If you suffer from congestion caused by colds, allergies, or sinusitis, you should know that more doctors and pharmacists recommend Afrin, America's leading nasal spray. But if you're in the dark about relieving dry, itchy, irritated noses, now there's new Afrin Saline Mist. It delivers soothing moisture to irritated noses. And because it's non-medicated, you can use it as often as you want. New Afrin Saline Mist and Afrin 12-hour nasal spray. We're just what your nose needs.
Kristen Smith came home for the affordable fun of the new Dodge Shadow convertible. For John Janik, it was the affordable performance of his 2.5-liter Shadow ES Turbo. And for Amy Menifee, the standard driver's airbag in the economical new Shadow America. Shadow, the lowest priced American car, with or without a top. Welcome home, America.
Now, get up to $1,500 cash back on select Dodge cars.
This year, American kids will miss 25 million days of school because of colds. The average American child will get 6 colds, but of the 107 cough and cold medicines, only 1 is the pediatrician's #1 recommended brand. Triaminic. It has no alcohol, no saccharin, no aspirin. So this season, when your kid gets one of those 6 colds,
you'll remember the Triaminic.
Triaminic and Triaminic Nightlight, made for kids.
They'll remember the love.
Hello. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm having a dinner party and I've run out of coffee.
Come in.
Thank you.
Would Taster's Choice be too good for your guests?
Oh, I think they could get used to it.
Could they?
Yes.
Savor the sophisticated taste of Taster's Choice.
Have you met your new neighbor yet? Oh, I've popped in for coffee.
Come on and lose that weight to get your body slim. Lose yourself in the taste. You gotta
DynaTrim, the weight loss plan from the makers of Centrum. Just blend for a delicious shake. Blend longer for a creamy mousse. Or freeze it for a frozen treat. Come on, lose yourself in the taste.
more delicious ways to lose it. Shake it, freeze it, creamy mousse it. You've never been so thin. Introducing DynaTrim. Lose yourself in the taste.
courageous policewoman confronts a murderous drug dealer and every cop's greatest fear.
Life can end real quick.
Top Cops, a special 1-hour episode, Thursday.
This is CBS.
This is a hamburger. Now it's a cheeseburger. Hey, now it's a sausage biscuit. Because from now on, you can get our original juicy hamburger for just 59 cents. Delicious cheeseburger for 69 cents. And mouth-watering sausage biscuit for just 79 cents. Our new real value menu. With a dime here and a dime there, now there's a real value. You know where. You'll love the change at McDonald's.
There are 3 important reasons why Elliott Insurance should be your insurance service company. The right price, the right coverage, right now. Call us and see for yourself.
Be a volunteer for the Allied Arts Council. Serve as advisors on committees such as Family Theater, Weekend Workshops, and Summer Arts. For information on volunteering, call 966-0930. Now back to more on KIMA TV Channel 29.
From Central Washington's news leader, Heidi Adami, Gary Pashot Sports, and Stu Seibel Weather. This is KIMA NewsBeat at 11.
And good evening. A British newspaper is quoting tonight an Iraqi opposition leader as saying 7 men were shot to death in Baghdad last week in a foiled bid to broadcast a TV message urging the overthrow of President Saddam Hussein. The source is quoted as saying Iraqi security forces killed the 7 as they tried to occupy the main television station in the Iraqi capital. Reportedly, 2 of the men killed were senior members of Saddam's party. The world is waiting to see what Israel will do now following the most devastating attack yet on that country by Iraq. Dan Rather brings us up to date on today's activities.
For Israel, a 3rd missile attack and the worst. The Iraqi Scud slammed into a middle-class residential neighborhood of Tel Aviv. Dozens of people were injured, damage heavy. Many were trapped under the rubble. Apartment buildings were turned into crumbling shells. 3 people died of heart attacks, possibly brought on by the strain of the alert. U.S. Patriot missiles did respond, but for the first time failed to hit their Scud targets. Israel is not indicating its response. Its cabinet meets in the morning. But a hint from Israel's ambassador to Washington, he would not rule out a retribution strike.
It's not the matter of an eye for an eye, it's the matter of how to act in the best way in order to defend our population and in order to prevent further attacks in the future.
President Bush condemns the latest Scud attack as a brutal act of terror. Meanwhile, Allied air raids on Iraq and Kuwait go on. More than 10,000 sorties have been flown. There are varying reports about effectiveness. U.S. Navy planes have attacked Iraqi boats in the Persian Gulf. 1 Iraqi mine layer was left dead in the water. Another boat was sunk. 2 others chased away.
Iraq also fired more Scud missiles at the Allied military base in Dhahran, Saudi Arabia. It appears all of them were shot down by Patriot missiles. In occupied Kuwait, the Iraqis had blown up an oil facility, and 2 major oil storage tanks at least are reported to be burning. Saddam Hussein had threatened to destroy Kuwait's oil fields if he came under attack. News of the burning oil fields sent world oil prices up more than $2 a barrel. Iraq broadcast interviews with 2 more captured airmen today. They were identified as U.S. Air Force Major Jeffrey Scott Tice and Captain Harry Michael Roberts, both listed officially as missing in action. At the White House, spokesman Marlin Fitzwater said no decision has been made on whether Allied forces will attempt to capture Saddam and bring him to trial for war crimes. But Fitzwater added, and I quote, "We believe Saddam Hussein should be held accountable for his treatment of POWs and other crimes," unquote. Dan Rather, CBS News, New York.
A former prisoner of war from the Yakima Valley says Iraqi President Saddam Hussein must be held accountable for abusing Allied pilots shot down over Iraq. Richard Skip Brunhaver was piloting a Navy fighter bomber over North Vietnam when his jet went down in August of 1965. He was held captive by the North Vietnamese for 7.5 years. Brunhaver says he had been subjected to abuse while being held prisoner. Speaking to us from his Bellevue home today, Brunhaver recalled his return home to Yakima in 1973 and expressed concern about the POWs in Iraq.
Actually, coming back was a lot of fun for me. I'd been looking forward to it, and I didn't feel that I had a real long adjustment period or anything like that. It was I felt it was the ability to live life again where I hadn't been able to for many years. I'm really hoping, though, that those airmen, as they get captured, really hang in there tough. It's going to be a tough, tough time. And, I know they will. They have the same kind of training that we had. It's going to be tough on them, though.
Does that training really prepare you for, like, what you went through for 7?
No, it doesn't. But at least it lets you know to expect the worst. And it looks like that's what they're getting. It's obvious that those airmen have been abused and been forced to make statements against their will. Now, that didn't happen to every person in Vietnam, but it did to some. And the way that those statements are worded and the way that those airmen have behaved makes it, and their appearance, makes it very obvious to me that those statements are made under duress.
Brunever says he supports the war effort in the Persian Gulf. For the first time since the conflict began, Marine ground forces opened fire against Iraqi forces today. 2 Marine units